Mr. Hipesh Pahuja.
Thank you, Dr. Kapoor, and very good evening to you all. Just give me a second, I need to set up my laptop. So I'm not, I'm in fact very new to Delhi, and I don't understand Delhi slang, I'm still learning. Of late I've been reading a lot about what pressures are called in Delhi University, Fucha or Sacha, something of that sort. I feel the same standing here. Thank God for this desk, you can't see my knees trembling.
So be careful about the writing part of
I am worried about it, yes. So I'll try and share with you the insight that my organization has gathered while understanding this space in the next 10 to 12 minutes. I've tried to take, try to understand the senior citizen issues and needs in this presentation, but do forgive me if I unintentionally come across as audacious. So what we can do here is we can subdivide the issue of senior living or designing of senior living into three broad categories. One would be the infrastructure, and the other part would be much more service oriented, which can be divided into healthcare and hospitality. What I'll do here is I wouldn't have dared to talk about the infrastructure or physical space in presence of Mr. Ganju, who is such a senior person. So I would concentrate more on healthcare and hospitality. Right, just to make one thing clear, what I'm talking here about is not about the old age home. I'm talking here about a housing project for middle to upper middle class senior people, wherein the housing project itself has a huge component of services. So basically, it's a housing project that has an embedded support system, which has to be taken care by the promoter itself or designer itself. So if we see the evolution of senior citizen housing in India, currently it's pretty much independent housing where senior citizens own their house and manage their houses. We do feel that over a period of time, it's gonna be it will involve in assisted or at a higher level to a skilled nursing kind of housing community design. So let's talk about hospitality right now. Typically, a senior citizen couple would depend upon their family to take care of, but with the family moving out of the picture, quite literally here, but moving out of the picture because of their obligations towards their career, a lot of time unwillingly they have to leave their parents and go and live at some other place. So now the elderly citizens are pretty much dependent upon a team of external people, you can call them domestic help, coach, drivers, etc. For the support system internally. Now, yeah, with these we can hire a team of people to help us out. But is that so easy? Let's allow me to show a 20-second clip to prove my point here. Yeah, so leaving the funny kind apart, उनके लिए साक्षात भगवान आ गया है. I think it's not an overstatement. A lot of us would agree, right? Finding a domestic help is a huge task these days. And then even when you find it, hiring them, firing them, living up with their tantrums, it's such a big issue, which is very contrary to the factor that senior citizens have to live their life in a much more convenient environment. Moreover, the convenience factor, this gives rise to another very important factor, that is security. Now, how many times do we need in newspapers that crime against citizens, which we are very aware of, has been abated by an internal person? So what we need here is not an external security cover. Obviously, you need a community design, a group housing, which has a very state-of-the-art, technologically equipped security cover. But we need to plug the holes within the periphery of the environment of the community or housing colony itself. So what we need to have here is a support system of of service providers within the community, managed by the community. So imagine you wake up in the morning, a professional housekeeping team knocks at your door, come at a particular time in your house, clean your house, make your bed, a cook comes, cook for you, or you have a community dining facility there. You have all the daily needs within the community area being operated by the community. You have travel facilities. So basically, it's a hospitality thing that has to be embedded within the housing community itself. Moving on to the healthcare issue. Well, healthcare again, I can talk about healthcare in two broad aspects. One would be wellness, the other would be emergency services. Now, emergency services is, I think, is a much more critical area when we talk about elderly. I mean, honestly, my hometown is Bhopal. I'm living in Delhi. I am concerned about my parents living there. God forbid if there's an emergency, who would take care of them? I mean, imagine a scene. Imagine a case where a senior citizen sitting at home feels undressed, chest pain. He doesn't even know what to do. He doesn't even understand whether it's at the very moment whether it's a genuine cardiac problem or is it a spasm or a gastric issue. So you waste a lot of time and before getting sure if he's having a problem. And then what do you do? One would probably call his friends or relatives to come and attend, who would then come and take them to the hospital, or call the hospital directly and get the ambulance. The issue is, it sounds very simple, but it isn't. One, in India, it's not very streamlined, right? And secondly, as I said, people are sometimes conscious about raising a false alarm. So what it leads to is a lot of crucial time is lost in this total process, which can be fatal to the health of the elderly. So again, coming back to the service aspect, within the senior living community, within the housing itself, you need to have a well-equipped clinic, a health center that is in turn attached to a nearby professional hospital, which on one hand you can take care of the regular OPDs, regular routine checkups, and in case of emergency, all you need to do is give a SOS call, and there would be immediate response coming your way. So this slide basically sums up the whole service profile. I wouldn't take much time. So these are some categories of services that can be taken care of while you're designing a senior living community. Just to wind up, apart from the hospitality, healthcare, convenience and infrastructure issues, what these communities also give us an opportunity is to rule out a lot of negativities happening because of the stigma attached to a certain age. You can engage the senior citizens into so many activities and re-inject that just for life. As Mr. Ganju said, it's an extended family that we need to create a support system of peers, of people with similar mindset living together and doing things together without any what should I say? Without being conscious of being new to doing certain things at a certain age. Therefore, I think I have a couple of minutes. So what I'll do is I'll leave you with a small clip which pretty much signifies what one should intend to do, the kind of spirit one should inject into senior citizens through the design of their housing communities. Thank you. It's a reunion of Weaver's old band.
Control.